So with the cooking gear, I'm also going to get into some of the water purification, and here we're going to get into some more inane details that are specific to how I found what works for Carl. And so you don't have to go this route. There's many. This is my first trip ever carrying a bear canister, and this is just a Barricade Weekender, 2 pounds. Makes me gag, but there you go. Required by regulations. Carbon fiber, lots of money. So stove and pot. On the Colorado Trail, I carried a 2-liter Alpha pot. I thought the aluminum Alpha pot was great. This one's a little bit smaller, 1.3. That's still bigger than many people carry, but what I cook for my dinners are these Lipton rice and sauces and so on for most of my dinners. And so, these Knorrs are the current brand. So, I like a larger pot. And so, to keep things light, the windscreen for it, which saves a lot of fuel, is just aluminum foil. It's heavy duty aluminum foil, but it's literally nothing else. I had some craft aluminum that was real heavy, but it was too heavy, and the aluminum foil does the job as long as it doesn't melt. This is my latest bowl iteration because it fits in the pot and keeps the fuel can from banging around too much in there. I also considered carrying, just a piece of foam, which doesn't even weigh a tenth of an ounce, to go around the pot or something like that to keep it from banging around. But now we got the windscreen to go in there. I'll probably actually carry the bag. It weighs less than an ounce, but it adds up. But for me, it helps keep things tight. So the stove, it goes on that fuel can. I've tried out a couple. And I prefer the Sotomaster a little bit to the MSR Pocket Rocket that copied the design of the Windmaster. You can get a couple of different pot stands for the Windmaster. This is the Triflex. There's also a 4-flex that I carried on the Colorado Trail. Anyhow, it has igniter built in. I carry backup matches and a lighter. Also for starting campfires. So, that's the stove, and then I do have a base support that folds out for the fuel can. Not really necessary, but it helps. Makes it easier to set it up. So, you saw the bowl. I'm going to probably carry this trip. I'll get rid of it if I decide I don't use it, but it's handy for making hot drinks. And I don't know how much it weighs. Less than an ounce. I used to carry a plate that weighed in at around an ounce or something. I'm trying to remember where I got this cut board. It's essentially, though, just a piece of plastic. But it's just fine for putting my piece of bread on and making my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I tried the wooden spoon. I prefer my more conventional metal one. I like the long handle. I have a can opener in here with the matches. So you can see the can opener. It's just one of those little P38s. Why do I carry that? Because when I'm in town, if I pick up food that's in cans, I can open it and cook it. Some Dinty Moore beef stew. Yum, yum. I'm not carrying a water filter this trip. It's in the Sierras. There's plentiful, clean, clear water in the Sierras. If I have my doubts, I'll carry some purification tabs. I have a couple different brands. Both these, I don't have the Aquamira, which is actually a liquid one that you put in. Instead, I have the MicroPure Ketadine. The food bag is a Dyneema Z-Pax. It's a much heavier Dyneema than the one for the clothes and so on, or the sleeping bag. And I'll go over the containers and the food in just a minute. That's up next.